The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed by the various guests and forum participants on this show do not necessarily reflect the opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints of PullgetterTV. Viewer discretion is advised. How's everybody doing? Welcome everybody to the PullgetterTV promo show! Happy New Year. This is also the very first show of the decade. So,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
I hope you guys had a great New Year's. We're here with our buddy Drunkard. You guys know him, Mark.
What's going on?
And Aaron, you know him, of course, from Vivid and Vulgar. He's always here. So, back in the day when we started this whole thing, it was Pullgetter Radio at the time. And did it here with my buddy Mark. And that's why that's why he's here tonight, to bring in the new decade. You know, just seems right to have him here. He's always welcome to come and sit at the table with us anyway. So,
yes, sir. I miss it.
So, welcome to the promo show where we promote. Normally, as you guys know, we promote local talent, bands, artists, what have you, filmmakers now. And the promo show we do at the beginning of every month is to let everyone know what's going on around here during the month and to kind of explore bands abroad. So that's what we're going to do tonight for the month of January 2020. We had a few submissions over the weekend, and you guys can always submit your material too. Please only make it like mastered, decent audio recordings. You know, don't give us the Tascam stuff you recorded in your garage or whatever. And music videos, lyric videos, whatever else you might have put to it. Send those in too. We prefer videos, but we'll sit here and we got the headsets on, man. We got our ears open. We're going to jam some tunes tonight. Couple bands out of Canada. And very, very good stuff. Again, we do have a local band. We also have the new Dank video, if you guys haven't seen that. Our boys Dank that did the Tell Us in the Bar a month or two ago.
Love those guys.
Yeah, so it's going to be an awesome show. But let's start off with what happened over the New Year's, man. Like, what did you guys do? Anything? I know what you did was pretty exciting, but what about you, old timer? Tell us how it was.
You wouldn't even believe.
Wouldn't believe the shit you got into?
Wouldn't believe the shit I got into. I don't even. All I know is 12 o'clock came, Michelle was shaking me. Get up. Get up. It's 2020.
Just like that?
Yeah. All right. And then I rolled over and went back to sleep.
Dude, it's about the same for me. I mean, I'm just nothing eventful at all.
Drunkard wasn't drunk.
Drunkard wasn't drunk.
No.
Neither was Grog. Who would have thought,
that was
right?
the truth.
You tell us that 20 years ago, we would have slapped ourselves. So wake the fuck up. Yeah, I watched the ball drop on YouTube, like in New York.
Uh-huh.
And like that was it. I was so fucking tired, I went and laid down. But about an hour or two later, you know, when it happened here, I started hearing explosions and fireworks and probably some gunshots out there too.
Yeah,
people are getting stupid now.
Yeah, there was lots of gunshots going on. Absolutely, they talked about it on the news quite a bit. I was standing in Haltom City at the Haltom Theater, and there was definitely the distinctive. You could hear the fireworks, and then you could hear the gunshots.
Clack, 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 clack.
Just a little different. Yep, it was interesting. Haltom City for you.
Yeah, I had no idea that the Reunion Tower does that huge.
Was cool.
I mean, that was like a 45-minute firework display. I saw the video after the fact. It's like, damn.
Right. Yeah.
That looked like a badass event there. I'm going to check that out next year.
Absolutely.
But what about you, man? Tell us about your New Year's Eve.
Oh, I went, Vivid and Vulgar played at Haltom Theater with Tower High and Visuela and Ludus. It was a hell of a lot of fun, man. I was really happy to see the people that came out on a Tuesday.
Right.
And I didn't figure anybody would come, and, good old DFW. We love our fucking music, and we're out there to fucking party, and people showed up, man, and it was a blast. We had a bunch of fun, man. Ball dropped during Tower High's set, and we all stopped and did the ball together. And
that's awesome.
Everybody hung out, and everybody was safe, and everybody got home safe. So it was the ideal way to party, man. It was blast.
You remember them days? Them days these young whippersnappers going and racing all kinds of hell.
I'm y'all's age, man.
Well, that didn't have to be said, you know.
No.
We're way older than you, but no, I'm kidding. But yeah, we were talking earlier, like the New Year's Eve thing is a hard sell usually for any band. So you know, you got to look. That's why you got to get a good lineup, you know, and try to centralize as many of the best bands as possible. So I'm glad to hear it was a good turnout. I know I had some buddies hit me up and they were going out there, so it was like shit. You know,
it was a blast.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks DFW. Always. You guys are awesome, man.
Do you think being Haltom Theater helped out a lot? You know, because it keeps people from having to drive all the way to Fort Worth, drive all the way to Dallas for these shows.
Absolutely, that is the upcoming place. That place is amazing. It's a safe environment. It's got a restaurant in it. It's got 2 different bars. It's got free pool. And like you said, it's a central location where everybody can get to. It has a big back area, like the Ridgely Theater in the day. Everybody can go back to, and they've built it to where there's awnings back there if you need to go smoke a cigarette. You know, they don't let you smoke inside, but you can go out there and you don't have to get rained on and all that kind of stuff. So, the locations, it's just amazing. It's perfect. It's a great place. And if you guys have not checked that out, that is the new upcoming, the place to be.
2020, right?
Man, what I'm hoping is, back in the day at the Ridgely Theater was the thing, and I would love to see them get back to where they were. But the thing that was always the staple back then was that was also a central location, and people would go. They didn't care who was playing. They didn't even look at who was playing. If they knew their bands were playing out there, you know, their friends' bands or whatever, they would go out to that, obviously. But you would just go and show up on a Saturday at the beginning of the night just to see who the fuck was playing. Just to hang out. It was the place to go hang out.
Right.
And so you'd see all these new bands, and you constantly were getting an education of what's new and upcoming in DFW. And when the Ridgely shut down, we lost that.
Yeah.
And there's not really been a place that you go and do that anymore. And that's quickly becoming what Haltom Theater is.
Yeah.
It's like just showing up just to go.
Yeah. You show up before you even know who's on the bill.
Yeah.
You know, and then if you don't know who's on the bill, then you're going to learn. Do you think? I think personally, social media might have had a little bit to damage that. You know, because instead of going to learn, you can just punch it in online and listen to it, and totally demotivates you from maybe going out and seeing it in person. I don't know, but
absolutely, unfortunately.
But hey, man, we should all make a New Year's resolution to get out and see more shows for 2020. Surely, man,
sir.
Be social again.
No shit.
Disconnect from the and this is me included.
From the
this is me and this guy included.
Yes.
So we haven't.
All of us, really.
We don't go out and see shows nearly as much as we used to. That was every weekend.
It was, dude. Yes, sir. I remember. Fuck.
And I certainly miss seeing all of our peeps out there for sure, man. So I know that a lot of them still get out there and do it. So
it's been a million times that I've wanted to just sit at home. I've just been like, man, I'm so lazy right now, and I can just chill, and I can see this on the internet, and I wind up going. And when I get there, it's just the love of everybody when you walk in. Man.
Yeah, you're so glad you went and didn't stay home. That's always, it's like working out or doing anything else like that. The hardest part is getting in the vehicle and taking the first mile or so. And then after that, it's all gravy.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, hopefully 2020 we'll get out and see everybody at the Rail Club. Chris is doing some cool shit with the Rail. And, Tomcats, all these venues are ramping it up to have a really good year this year. They're getting really good lineups already, festivals, you name it. So we'll hopefully see you guys out there. But tonight we are promoting some of these new bands that I've never heard of. So this first one is Too Fatal. Now you talked to these guys, right? They probably don't know me from Adam. But what's up, guys? Too Fatal guys. And they are a duo, right?
Yes,
so,
it seems to be. I got to talk to them briefly and hear a little bit of their music. They seem like they've got it going on. It's a little bit different style than what we're used to on here, which is always cool. Love to hear all kinds of music. Hopefully we can have these cats on. They've also been speaking to us about showing up and hanging out.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
That would be really cool, man.
What's up, Tracy and Shantara? Aunt Roxanne's on, you guys. I know Tracy's part of that Tulsa scene up there at Chuck Cooley and everything. You guys got some other Tulsa bands? Hit us up. Send them our way. We'll blow some Tulsa shit up.
Yeah.
Really awesome music scene up there. Always has been though. I love Starship Records in Tulsa. Man, I bought so many bootleg VHS tapes there. So, and it's still there, I think. I hope, but it's like one of them cult kind of record shops, you know, Starship Records and tapes. But anyway, back to you look like you're about to say something.
I was just gonna say, what's up, Michael? Glad to see you watching, buddy. Hopefully you enjoy the show, and Candace as well.
Oh,
we
hell
didn't
yeah.
get to say hi to y'all a minute ago.
Right on.
For
Shannon,
all of y'all.
awesome. Happy New Year to you too. And Eastgate says, "What's up? What's up, Eastgate?" Aaron Folsom there. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. This is a promo show. It's probably gonna be on.
What's going on?
What's going on then? We're going to talk some news. We're going to show some videos from Canada and local alike. So we're going to start off with Too Fatal. Rising from the ashes comes Too Fatal. I feel like I should rhyme.
Have a whole rap ready.
Yeah, right. Yo! With over 20 years of experience in songwriting skill, Rich Townsend and Derek Rush set out on a new adventure. An acoustic power duo. Ready to perform for the masses, intense, melodic, chaotic, intense. What's up? All original material prepped in the world. With a cover song or two, just for fun.
About a girl.
Shit's a gig.
I was trying to put it right with some kind
Right?
there.
Hey, it's a collaborative effort for sure. The stylistic guitar patterns and intense vocals provided by Rich Townsend, coupled with the thundering, melodic bass lines and backing vocals of Derek Rush, round out this adventure in music. We promise powerful lyrics you can feel and music that will move you.
Worldwide,
Wide, prestige, boats and hoes. So, don't tase me, Too Fatal. We're just having a little fun here. So, Pam, if you want to play this video, I believe it's called The Spider and the Fly.
See which one burns and did they find you at your most vulnerable days? Did it cost you all you owe and bitterness to rain? Keep me locked up in your closet, keep me hidden in your ways. And the spider to the fly on your expose, terrified by what I see. Innocence was just an urge, sent the spider to the fly. Oh, haven't you heard? It's just the
All right, welcome back, everybody. That was Too Fatal out of Dallas, Texas.
Right on.
Very good.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
That's cool, man.
Just a bass player and a acoustic guitar /
I dig
singer.
it.
So you don't have to worry about scheduling issues or who gets paid, you know. Less people is more when it comes to bands, I tell you. But
Doubt.
yeah, you know more than anybody because you had like what 6 people in your band
Yes.
this last. You had. I meant to ask you too. You had 2 bass players.
2 bass players. Yeah. We procured a new bass player, Michael Brown, who's watching. From Anathemic
So-
and Splatterfish. He came over and joined us, but just a month ago, and we had these shows coming up. So our old bass player, Mike Barrett, had said he would fill in, and it wound up that the new bass player kind of learned the old songs the way Mike did them, and then did them differently, and he wound up playing a rhythm bass, while Mike played sort of a lead bass.
Okay.
And then we had one guitar. So that was only for a few songs, but it was real interesting. Other than that, they switched back and forth. But yeah, we definitely had them both on stage
Right on.
at a couple of different times. It was interesting.
Worked out pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
if you got a rhythm bass playing rhythm guitar and a lead bass doing the riffs and shit, I guess it seems like
That's what it did.
it'd be pretty seamless.
It worked pretty well, man. It was interesting.
Hell yeah! What'd you think about Too Fatal, Holmes?
I dug it, man. It's like if y'all would have turned the lights down and I'd close my eyes, would have took me somewhere.
Yeah, chill out to that music. Absolutely.
You got to be in the zone. What
dig
kind
it.
of a rating would you give it to do mushrooms to?
I'd do some mushrooms.
That's hard to say, right?
I mean,
it can go either way.
It could go either way. I'd try.
It's like I don't know. They start singing about
Yeah.
spiders.
I would try. Yeah.
It was all good until they said spiders.
Yeah, I don't know if I could watch the spider on video.
Right on. Well, thank you, Too Fatal,
But I
for your
dug it.
submission.
I
Yeah,
dug the
man,
tune.
It was awesome.
And yeah, looking forward to having you on the show. You're out of Dallas, Texas, so you want to come on in here and play for us live? The invite's on the table. But if you don't take the invite, let's just say accidents happen. All right, so next we have, let's go ahead and, Pam, this is an MP3, so tonight we were going to have a special guest as well as Drunkard. Zevron, Zoe, I guess, it's Z-E-A-U or whatever, but he's the bass player from Trouble Plus One. And when they were here, he kind of, we had them on the show before, and he really kind of didn't say much. So I knew I wanted to have him back on his own so we can kind of hear more about who he is. Because a major part of this show is to introduce people to these musicians. And, when you're at a club and stuff, you got to be screaming. Most people are drinking, getting their pull, yelling in your ear and shit, and it's hard to really communicate or actually get to know people in these bars. So this is a format for, the bands and the musicians, the artists to come in here and give a little insight to what they're about. So we're going to have Zev on, and he informed me that he's working on a solo project, and he's more of a gothic type, electronic, Nine Inch Nails kind of dude, and I totally get that vibe. I was a man tonight myself before the Dope show.
Right. Pre-movies.
Yeah, but Portrait of American Family is still one of my all-time favorite albums. So he's got a solo album, but he hit me up this morning and said he wasn't going to be able to make it because he's having some major health issues, and that's something he wanted to come up and let everybody that knows him kind of know at one time. And it's apparently, I'm not going to get into it because I don't know if he wants me to, but it's bad enough. He's got to probably go to the hospital tomorrow. So, I said, we'll just catch you next time around. Just relax and get better. But I figure we'll go ahead and play one of his tunes that we were going to play tonight anyway. So get you guys an idea. What do you think? I should play his solo track, or should I play the Trouble Plus One video? Because he's in the Trouble Plus One video.
Well, why don't we play his solo track so you know a little bit about him, and if we have time, we can come back to that Trouble Plus One video as well.
Cool. You concur?
Concur.
Okay. Here. All right. So this is
What's up, Melinda?
called The Silence is Deadly. Also, oh, we're back.
That was
Anyway,
I liked
fucking
it.
awesome.
Yes,
That was
sir.
fucking awesome.
right?
God damn it, I love that kind of music.
I know, dude. It's fucking. That's a good 9, 10 out of 10 mushroom rating right
There
That
there.
was
we go.
You know?
fucking awesome.
I remember dropping acid back in like 93 and 94 and putting Pretty Hate Machine on, you know, headphones, and listen to Ring Finger, dude. That'll blow your mind.
Gotta thank Bloodied, because Bloodied is about to let me come do that kind of music with them, and so that'll be something new that'll be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, yeah? You going to do some industrial style stuff?
I am with Bloodied. That'll be awesome.
Well, very good, Zevron. Well
That
done. I'm sorry you couldn't make it tonight, but, you know, you were just going to be a kind of a guest during the promo show. I think if you got this kind of thing going on, we got to have you on here for your own show. So we got to get all the ins and outs to this stuff. So I'm hoping you continue and get these tracks done so we can jam some more of it whenever you can come back. So
Yes, please, man. That was awesome.
I've always been a fan of industrial, you know,
too,
ever
man.
since Pretty Hate Machine came out in like 89?
Yeah,
Something like that.
It was
I mean,
80
it's
something.
like Nine Inch Nails broke the mold, man.
Absolutely.
And I remember the old Columbia House. If you guys remember getting the 10 CDs for a penny,
Yeah.
it's like, where's Nine Inch Nails? There wasn't even industrial music back then. It was under alternative.
I still owe them a few cents, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Yeah. You didn't need a crystal ball to see they were going to go bankrupt.
Right. That was
So-
awesome, though, back in the day, man. I remember doing that. I remember my sister and me cutting out, because they'd send you the little thing of all the CDs, and we'd cut out which ones we'd want, and we'd just build our little conglomerate of what CDs we were going to get, and we'd have to go run them by our parents, and our parents were like, that's just yellow music. But it was awesome, man.
Oh, yeah, I love that too. It's like, they sent me a letter saying they were going to sue me because I owed them money. I was like, I'm 17, bitch.
Right.
Yeah,
I owe you like 35 cents. Like, what are you going to do?
Well, you had to buy one, right, for regular price.
Right.
And then you got 2 more free. I don't even know how that was even feasible. So we got some news here in this week. Those of you guys that like Cannibal Corpse, they're working on a new album in 3 years since Red Before Black, I guess. To be honest, I haven't really kept up with Cannibal Corpse since The Bleeding back in 92, 93. You know, ever since they got rid of Chris Barnes, I'm just a Chris Barnes fan. But actually, I did buy a DVD with Corpse Grinder on there. And he was backstage shaving his face. And he was very adamant, got to get every little hair before I go on stage. And I'm like, man, that's like the most unmetal thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Well, shit.
But, I mean, them guys, Cannibal Corpse, still like one of the best death metal bands, you know, pioneers, really,
Absolutely.
of that. So, and I'm sure all you guys have heard Ozzy's been on his deathbed all week, you know. There's been a few articles out there, and it's not true. It was very exaggerated. He was seen riding shotgun with Sharon a couple of days ago. So, put all that to rest. It's just crazy how that shit blows up.
So silly, dude.
I mean, and it's like, I mean, it gets like wildfire too, you know.
You heard that here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first. We are breaking fake news. We are anti-fake news here. So, yeah, that stuff catches like wildfire. And when I first read the article, it said no one has really, like Ozzy or Sharon, hasn't been available for comment. It's like, so you literally just put whatever the fuck you want out there.
Right.
And then be like, well, we don't have any official comments from anybody, but this is what's going on.
Have you heard the new song? The new Ozzy song? I forget what it's called.
With Post Malone.
No.
No,
the
hey,
new
man,
single.
he's pretty cool. He has a dime bag tattoo.
He got it in Grapevine.
I'm just fucking around. That's cool, though. Coming from Grapevine. Just
But anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, sorry.
No. Well, I thought it was very depressing.
The new Ozzy song?
His new, yeah. It's about. I just thought it was pretty depressing, dude.
Well, what was it? What was depressing you?
forget.
Was it the melody? Was it the
No,
words?
dude, it's
Like,
just he's talking about being dead.
Oh, the
And I'm
content
like-
of the song.
I'm like, oh, dude.
We're old.
that ain't the Ozzy I know.
No shit.
The Ozzy I know. I'm never going to fucking die. I'm Ozzy.
Watch me snort these in.
It wasn't
Yeah.
uplifting.
I'm Ozzy and I'm crazy.
Yeah, he's old.
It's going to happen sooner or later, but you know he's touring with Marilyn Manson, right? So
How badass is that dude? That dude is so freaking old he can hardly stand up, and has been through so much that he can
He's still
hardly
got
stand
it,
up,
dude.
and
He
he's
was-
still out there rocking his ass off.
he was
That's
born to
fucking
rock,
amazing.
man.
His last show was pretty badass. I've seen Ozzy a few times, and
The one we
I've-
saw in in Dallas.
yeah. The last one at Starplex
Right.
or whatever they're called.
Starplex is what it's called. So you're right. Yeah, I know he had to take a break, had to take a rest. So Zach Wilde went out there for
20
20,
minutes or
45 minutes and did a solo, you know. So I mean, Zach can pull that shit off though. So
Right.
Ozzy can go chill, watch a movie or whatever backstage.
All he does is one solo.
All right, motherfucker, you ready to come back out here and rock or what?
That's exactly how it would go.
Fuck Fred Durst. Oh shit.
Everybody okay?
All right. Rage Against the Machine is confirmed to play Coachella in April 2020. So there's been some
Hell yeah.
some skepticism about Rage Against the Machine getting back. You know, one minute you hear about it, and then the next
Right.
minute you don't hear anything. Well, they're at least confirmed at Coachella, April 17th. They're headlining that show.
That's awesome. I'm glad they're back. I know that a lot of people are like, "Oh, political, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh shit, dude, we need it. I love them political bands. You know, I mean that's like freedom of expression at its fullest. You know, if you can be a political, you know, and I know a lot of people do bitch about it, like, "Oh, I hear politics everywhere. I don't want to hear it in my music."
It's been in
But it's
your
like,
music.
yeah, it's like these are
It's been
political
music since
bands.
day
Yeah.
one, man.
I mean, some of the best music came out during like Vietnam, you know,
Right.
in response to that war and all that shit. So, so I think it's really cool that they're coming back because they kind of just disappeared when we needed them the most, you know, like System
Right.
of a Down and Rage Against the Machine and OTEP, even though I like a few of her songs, but not a whole lot. But still, I like the idea of political bands.
I agree. Just
But-
don't smoke around OTEP. What do you do?
You know, from experience.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cleaver from Klaus, he said he doesn't like her because she played Amarillo, you know, and she got on stage in Amarillo, Texas, and said something about, "All you guys are is a bunch of dumb, toothless hillbillies."
Man, she has her issues. She I don't know. I wound up sending her a personal message, and I'll send it to her again. It was me flipping you off the first time, and it was me flipping you off the second time too. I sent
The views of Aaron do not
yeah, nothing to
do not
with
represent the
Pullgetter.
views of Pullgetter TV.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But I don't know. It's all in fun. There was some booking issues that happened, and it's all in fun.
Oh, it was business for you then,
It was
huh?
business.
Okay.
It was personal. It was
Personal
It
business.
was personal business. Anyway, we won't go there. What I will say is, you know, those people they're really great. They have the rules and there are things that they do that are just outlandish, and she is just crazy as fuck. But at the end of the day, I love them and I love her.
Yeah, well, good. You can differentiate the personal from the music, right?
Right. And I mean, the last time I spoke to y'all, the only thing I did was send you a video of me taking a shit and flipping you off. And I meant it, but I love them anyway.
Sick burn.
Love them anyway.
Yeah, that's why it's always some people can't differentiate the person from the music. You know,
Yeah, that's
So-
silly. That's silly.
that's why there's that saying, "Don't meet your heroes." You
Yeah.
know, because you never know if they're just gonna be assholes and ruin everything for
Sure
you.
can be.
I remember my uncle asked me one time, "You like Elton John, even though he's gay?" So I don't give a shit what he does in his own bedroom, dude. Ain't none of
Right,
my
he doesn't
business.
blow me, so I don't care.
But I do know Saturday night's all right for fighting. So say that shit again,
Right.
because it's Saturday night. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, that's just kind of mentality. That was about 15 years ago or whatever. So, all right. Well, next we just did Zev. Yeah, let's do Dank. You guys, Dank played Tell Us in the Bar here a couple of months ago, and did a whole live awesome concert here for us. You guys can go back and watch that anytime you want. But they did release a new video over the weekend. And you know me, they still call me Grog, and I'm a sucker for pirate songs. So let's check out this new music video from Dank, and we'll be right back. Thank you guys for tuning in. Whoa! right, well done. Congratulations to them Dank Boys on another well done music video. So very cool. Them guys are always so busy. I think they're one of the most underrated bands, you know, because their writing style is so awesome. You know, you'd think you'd see at least 100 people at every one of their shows, but
fucking Hank's hilarious.
They're still keeping on. Yeah,
they got a show January 18th at the Hideout with Waja, Those guys, American Concrete will be there, and Tower High as well. So if you guys haven't seen Dank live, that's definitely worth going to check out.
Oh yeah, and when you get them Dank boys and the Tower High boys together, there's a lot of partying going on. Hey Pam, is his mic up? Because I can't really hear it in my.
Can you not hear me?
Maybe. All right, try that now. I guess.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
You hear
better,
me okay?
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Better, you guys? Hey, Aaron, hit me up on a personal level about those shows. We'll work on that. I would love to do that. That sounds good.
Cool.
What up, Beam?
What's up, Beam?
Beamer.
Big Beam. Bang! So, hey, and Joshua, you were posting your, I guess your band stuff on the comments or whatever. Email whatever you want aired to PullgetterTV@gmail.com and a bio of whatever you want us to promote. And we'll get it on the air as long as it doesn't have, titties and all that shit that Facebook disagrees with.
That goes for all of you. If you have stuff that you want us to play, email it over to what he just said, to the PullgetterTV at Gmail, and we'll get it on the air. We do this once a month.
It doesn't matter if it's it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if it's political. It doesn't matter if it's a smooth Sade jazz. You watch the show and you want to see your music represented on here, we'll do it. Because that's what Dimebag would have done for sure. Remember, he used to jam. What was that? Holding out the years, holding back the years.
Oh yeah.
He used to jam that shit all the time. Randy can tell you a whole slew of others, so it doesn't have to be metal all the time, folks.
Simply
whatever's-
red.
Doesn't matter what your music style is. If you want, or your art style. If you have art, if you're a movie person, if you create masks, if you do paintings, whatever. If you want to get your stuff out, let us know. We're happy to put it on and promote you a little bit. That's what we're here for.
It's a promo show. So, also, Aaron was going to bring up a giveaway if you guys are interested. We'll do it at the end of the show. You want to tell them what that's all about?
We got a couple of different sets of tickets. So right now, we're just starting out doing these promo shows. So we've gotten Tomcats West with us. Thank you, Justin, for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And then also the Rail. So thank Chris for that.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
And we're working on all the other clubs, getting everybody involved. We want to scratch each other's backs, make sure that they're well promoted. The Rail has a lot going on. A million things going on. And they also have a membership that you can get into. If you go and you see shows on a regular basis, look into that membership because you wind up getting into everything for free once you paid that first price. And it's just well worth it. But we do have a drawing that's going to come up for January 31st. We have 2 tickets to Bro Job. Such a good name, Bro Job.
Bro Job.
Hunt the Dinosaur is going to play with them, though. If you guys know who that is, yes. Left to Suffer, Renatus, and Artificial Life Force. And we'll give away some tickets to that for January 31st. And at the Rail on January 17th, 96 Bitter Beings and Howl are going to play. We're going to give away tickets to that. Now, what we're going to do with that is we need you to tell us who wants to go. We'll go ahead and, if you'll say on here, go ahead and comment, hey, I want to go to those shows. We'll write your name on the spinning board at the end of the show. We'll spin the wheel, and whoever gets the tickets gets the tickets.
Yeah, just comment, put me on the list.
Yeah, that's it.
And because we don't want to give these tickets away to people that aren't gonna
go.
take them and go. The whole point is to get people out of the house and go see live shows. And the Rail, Chris at the Rail, and what's his?
Oh, Justin.
Justin at the Tomcats. They're totally down with it, so they're pitching in. So
I'm gonna give you guys free tickets. All you have to do is say, hey, let us know we want free tickets, and we'll
put me on the list. So comment that, and we'll get your name on the spinny wheel, and then we'll spin it at the end of the show, and boom, you'll be on the list.
Good spinning.
Walk up there, Tomcats or the Rail VIP, like I'm on the list.
Right.
Boom. So
Yeah,
all right. And we'll mention that again after a while too, just to make sure people tuning in late will still see it. What we got some Fallen Angels and we have High Front. So let's go ahead and do not Fallen Angels, Fallen Stars. My bad. Let's go ahead and do Fallen Stars, Pam, because this is a band led from. It's got a chick front. It's a chick-fronted band. Sorry.
Which is always cool. Love that.
Yeah. So, got a badass chick fronting the band. Fallen Stars is. I'm not gonna rap this one this time. Okay. So,
Oh, come on.
Fallen Stars is hard rock. What? Female fronted pop metal act in Vancouver, BC.
Female fronted, so no cock. I'm sorry, it just rhymed.
Oh, okay. This supergroup of musicians was formed from bands from all around the multiple scenes in Vancouver. Since then, they have played multiple shows, opening up for successful bands such as Iron Kingdom, Road Rash, Bone State Rebellion, and more. They have proven they can put on an epic performance on all stages. Their first single, My Heart, was played on radio in Italy, the Netherlands, the UK, the US, and Canada. They are currently promoting their new EP entitled Judgment, and they are touring and playing multiple festivals in 2020 and releasing a full-length album entitled Execution. So, very cool, man.
Hell yeah.
A lot of awesome bands have come out of Canada. You know, you went on tour with one of them, right?
Yes, sir.
Anvil.
Anvil.
And Alanis Morissette. Yeah, buddy. Hey, I love Alanis. I love Alanis, dude, no doubt.
Yeah, she's coming through, dude. I'm still trying to get tickets. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I'll go rock some shit out
$20
there.
lawn, dude. That's all.
She
you know,
fucking hot, man.
what's crazy is that was me and Pam's very first concert together. The
No
Jagged
shit.
Little Pill tour in '96, wasn't it, or '97? And then this is the 20th anniversary, but that doesn't make sense because we've been together for 23 years. So something's wrong with the math there. But anyway, yeah, we definitely want to go to that one too, for
That's
sure.
called
And relive our childhood days. But it's the Jagged Little Pill tour, so that she's actually doing an anniversary tour.
Yeah.
For that. Anyway, we got off on some other shit. We're talking Canada. Blame Canada. So
They're
Fallen
not even a real
Stars.
country anyway.
Them Quebecers. Hey, Quebecer. Remember that?
God damn.
Jericho at Vinnie Paul's. Yeah. All right. So Pam, Fallen Stars. Let's check it out. Pretty good stuff.
Just begun. Still I stand here like a fool in love. Can you hear me from where you've gone? I live all the days of love and joy. I remain, broke my heart and left it on the floor.
All right.
Right on.
Fallen Stars. Thank you guys for your submission.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And like they said, they got a new album, Execution, coming out. Check them out, and they do have a Facebook page and everything. So you'll show them some love, man. Maybe they'll come down to Texas and blow some shit up for us.
Tammy Sue, what's up?
What's up, Tammy?
Thanks for hanging out all
What's up, Michelle?
weekend. All week.
Michelle.
Big
What's
boy
up,
Beam.
Butch?
Oh, Butch is on.
Butch
What's
and
up,
Beam.
Butch?
What's up, Phil?
Phil Wallace. Wallace. What's up, buddy? I really liked your comment about Wade Jennings the other night. Fucking had me cracking up. Fucking great. Good video footage of that too, by the way. So anyway, let's find out what's coming up. Aaron, hit us with some
going down?
events this month.
Events. Okay, so we got several things coming up, man. Whiskey Dick is going to be at the Rail
What?
on January 9th. I don't know who all is going to play that show. Unfortunately, I looked into it and I couldn't find a lot.
I know Eric Sapine is playing. I think he was watching
Big
a
E,
second
I
ago.
saw
Big E
Big E,
Supreme.
Hell yeah. So that's January 9th at the Rail. Whiskey Dick, if you don't know Whiskey Dick, Google them as soon as we're off. Not now, but as soon
Oh,
as
yeah,
we're
Whiskey
Whiskey Dick Band is what
Yeah.
you want to Google.
You might get some other images if you just Google Whiskey Dick.
Right.
So.
Well, you'll get some images.
Whiskey Dick
And you
Brand.
want to hit these guys up while you can, while they're here, because they recently announced their European tour.
Right.
When they hit that
Again.
European tour, they're not going to be back here for damn near 3/4 of a year. So 8 or 9 months, they're going to be gone. You won't be
Crossing
able to
that
see them.
pond one more
Yep.
time.
Hell yeah, good for those guys. I'm really glad they deserve it.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
really proud of them guys.
January 11th, there's some stuff going on both ends of the spectrum here. KNON, you guys, if you don't know KNON, Jesus, but they, man, they just do so much for the metal community and have for years, and they're only going on donations. That's the only kind of money that they have, and the tornado hit them.
Yeah, they just got hit by a tornado.
Yeah, they got torn up, and so they had to move. They kind of are piecing together a studio in order to keep it running. So they're having another benefit. They've had a couple of them, but they're trying to just get enough money to go. This one will be at the Rail on January 11th, and Chemicost is headlining that one. Blackout is playing. Death Trap and Tower High is also playing. Yeah, that'll be a good show. If you are in Dallas and not able to make it to Fort Worth, you go to the Blue Light that night. Dagger Club is playing, but along with them is Secret of Boris. Love
Those are your
guys.
boys, right?
Yeah, love them. And Erstwhile, some other friends of mine. These guys are huge right now. Huge. Those two bands are probably going to be the next thing out of DFW that makes radio. So I would definitely check
Right
that
on.
out.
And those are on the same night?
Same night.
And what night is that again?
That's going to be January 11th at the Blue Light in Dallas.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Let's move on to the 17th. Stone Machine, Electric, and Novocaine and Deadhawk are going to be at Division Brewing. That's at 509 East Abrams in Arlington. I didn't realize they were that they have bands now. And
The Division Brewing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've been doing that since last summer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know that.
I think that's where that festival was that Manifesto played.
Oh, okay.
That arts festival thing. I
Okay.
think that was the venue they were playing.
Well, right on. And hey, Jimmy. Yeah, man, right on. So yeah, that'll be on the 17th. I'm doing as many as I can, as quickly as I can, just because I don't know what everybody's schedule is going to be. The 24th at the Rail, Cutthroat Conspiracy is having an award show. Post Profit and Mile Zero are playing. If you haven't seen Mile Zero, Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Those guys are awesome.
They played live on here before,
That's
so
right.
we got to get them back in here.
Memories of Dying Days is playing, and they're gonna celebrate our local scene. I guess there's some awards going out to the local scene to different band members, so that'll be an interesting night to check out.
Really?
Definitely. And then today, once we get off the air, you can go to the church. Now, if you haven't been to the church is more goth. It's a little more industrial. They're having Sunday Mass, and they're giving away the first free drink. When you walk in there, you walk up to the bar, hand them your ID, let them know it's your first drink. They give you a drink for free. And,
Really?
yeah, definitely, which is awesome. And 24, it's 2424 Sylveth Avenue in Dallas. I am understanding that DJ Virus is in the main room tonight. If you know DJ Virus, dude's a pimp. It's a good time. And then the only other thing that I really want to touch
Pimp with
on.
a virus.
We had Stacy's benefit. If you guys are part of Stacy's tribe, if you're not, look that up. Stacy a year ago was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it's been a year now since. She has beaten it. Yes. And now she has the remaining surgeries that are supposed to take place to where she can finish up with everything they were doing before, and then also have breasts. And so there was a benefit the other day because the deductible starts over in 2020, obviously, which is the bullshit that happens with Americans' healthcare. She's paid all this money to do all this stuff. Now she's got to pay thousands of dollars to continue it in 2020. So DFW got together. We had a benefit. You guys were amazing. Over $3,000 was raised.
Oh, badass.
In one night, which is just absolutely amazing. And she left the benefit and went home and had a wonderful night's sleep, knowing that you guys have all been wonderful to her, and was rushed to the emergency room the next morning. Unfortunately, some of her seams had split. We'll put it that way.
God.
We are now in prayer that there will be no infection. If there's an infection, then all kinds of complications happen, including her inability to have implants will be the result of it. But they have released her now, let her go home, and she's doing well. But if you still want to donate, I'm Aaron Scott. You can talk to us at PGA. You can write to me directly. Anybody that would like to do anything, if you could just get in touch with here, just message us, let us know. We can get it to the correct people so that you guys can connect and move on with helping this girl out. So that was the last thing I wanted to mention. And DFW, we got a great month in music coming up. So it's gonna be amazing. Everybody get out there and fucking party, man.
Yeah.
It's time for some fucking music.
Sorry to hear that. Best of luck to her on that.
Thank you.
You beat cancer just to have that kind of shit happen, but hopefully that'll be the worst thing that happens to her for a long time.
Right.
But yeah, 3,000 is not an easy feat.
No.
So
It's a great
very,
night.
very proud of you guys out there.
TFW, you guys are
music
awesome.
scene coming together for that. You know, we always have been good. You know, coming together for benefits when people need it. You know, so
That's right.
and it's nice to see it still going on.
Absolutely. It was an amazing night. You guys are awesome.
I meant to mention earlier the two Fatal guys that we listened to first off in the show. They have upcoming shows too. Saturday, January 18th at Diamond Gems in Arlington.
Oh, cool.
Saturday, February 1st. Well, this is going on next month or whatever. But yeah, since we were promoting the band, February 1st at Mavericks Bar in Arlington, and March 1st or 7th at Killer Tacos in Denton. So
There you go.
if you guys like Two Fatal and you want to support all these bands, they're all on Facebook, and go get them a like, keep up with them. Maybe we can get the Canadians down here in Texas and turn them into Texans. Show them how we party and shit.
Yeah. Lindsay, we love you too. Hey, and
Sup,
that
Linz?
works out because our next promo show will be the 2nd of February, and so we
Ricky Lee.
wouldn't have gotten a chance to promote that anway.
Oh,
so
good. Okay.
That's perfect.
Right
Works
on.
out.
Look at you knowing your shit. I didn't even know that. So, a lot of cool shit going on 2020 this year, and I'm looking forward to what the scene, the music scene around here has to offer. The last promo show we did, which was about we were just going to do this show when guests canceled. You know, it's like, well, if guests cancel and we're a last minute thing, we'll just do a promo show and blow shit up. Now we got to where, you know, let's do one at the beginning of every month so we can put everything that's going on out there. And the last promo show we did, I believe we had a band, High Front. Does that sound familiar? High Front
absolutely.
from Canada too, metal band, hit us up, and we played one of their tunes. And they formed in September's. They just formed this last September, I think. So that wouldn't make sense because that promo show was way before that. But anyway, we have these other guys, High Front, joining us. Pam, you want to load a video of that? So thank you guys for sending in your submissions. And anyone else wants to, PullgetterTV@gmail.com. and we'll get your stuff on the air, man.
Don't forget, we got tickets to give away for Bro Job and 96 Bitter Beings, and all you have to do to get them is say right now, just comment,
Put me on the list.
put me on the list, and we'll draw at the end of the show.
Come on, I want to spin a wheel.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And I said, yeah, you think she's fine till they hit the ugly lights. Oh. Mic's on?
What?
All right, never mind. Sorry.
High Point.
Fucking A, dude. Badass. That was some heavy shit, dude.
Oh, shit. Good stuff, man.
It had a good groove to it and everything. So, well done. Cheers.
Absolutely.
So you guys are watching the PullgetterTV promo show, and as Aaron said, we are giving out 2 tickets to Tomcats and 2 tickets to the Rail Club. Just say put me on the list, but if no one does it, we're just gonna roll it over and do it again next show, and then the next show. So
Right. Somebody say put me on the list, and we'll give you some free tickets.
but you have to want to go. Don't be a cheap bastard about it just to get something for free. Actually, your name will be on the list, so just go up there and like a VIP and tell them. I want to thank you, Josh, for the compliments when you say first time watching and you dig it. So thank you. That means a lot.
Definitely.
And thank all you guys for tuning in tonight. We're gonna wrap it up here pretty quick, but I wanted to give a shout out to the Slow Vine, which we have a video we'll play, and this video is from a result of our first promo show we did, because they made a submission and then they agreed to come on. It was like 4 or 5 months later in November they just came on, and they played some of their new stuff for us in here, and the cops weren't even called. So I mean, and we wouldn't have met them otherwise. So that makes me really appreciate, the bands getting out there. And then what we do here is like, it's working, you know what I mean? We're being introduced to new bands, and they're actually coming over and playing music for us. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, right?
Right. Which y'all can do too, please.
You guys can do too. So.
Love to have you on.
And even if you're not a musician, if you're a comedian, come on out here and bust some jokes.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're funny, we'll laugh. But
I'm just sitting here.
Artists of any kind.
Come on.
Yeah, like Eve from Manifestive does awesome paintings and stuff. It'd be cool to get her in here and do a painting while we're on the air, like Bob Ross style.
That'd be awesome.
So check out this Slow Vine video from when they were on in November that we met from our first promo show. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
We want to thank everyone for watching us, and we also want to thank all these guys who had us here, and this is a fun show so far.
All right, this next one is for all my girls at home. I know you know it, and I know you're about to sing along with it, so here we go. This is Like a Man. Like a man. Well, I'm a woman, but I can hang like a man. I'll do anything that your girlfriend can, but I'll do it better. I'll make you say, damn, that's one hell of a woman, and she can hang like a man. Well, I'm a woman, but I can drink like a man from 5 in the evening until 6 a.m. I'll drink you under the table till you can't stand, 'cause I'm one hell of a woman, and I can drink like a man. I'm a woman, but I can hit like a man. You better think twice until you understand. I'm not here to look pretty with a ring on my hand, 'cause I'm a motherfucking woman, and I can hit like a man. Well, I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm a woman. Well, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, but I can hit like a man. You better think twice until you understand. I'm not here to look pretty with a ring on my hand, 'cause I'm a motherfucking woman, and I can hit like a man. Yeah, I'm a woman. Well, I'm a woman.
All right.
Right on.
That was a very fun night. So looking forward to what 2020 brings, because we really just started hosting bands playing with drums and bass and all that. Usually it was just acoustic stuff. So now that we got away with it a couple
Full
times and the
bands.
cops didn't get called, we'll just have to try it again. I do know Demon Seed is supposed to come in and do an acoustic set.
That'd be
Which is
awesome.
going to be fucking fantastic. So thanks again, Slowvine, man. Our hearts go out to Vanessa, who recently lost her sister. You way too young to be going through that shit right
Absolutely.
now. So our hearts go out to you. I'm very sorry to hear that. Our condolences. I hope you can find peace and draw inspiration to create more music in honor of her.
She's got some shows coming up in February. We'll talk about that in February, though. But yeah,
on.
definitely has some stuff coming herself too. So
Cool. Something on the news I meant to mention earlier is about that Guns N' Roses superfan. You guys remember me telling you about that?
yeah,
He tried to catch a show in Wichita, Kansas, and he found out he was on a lifetime ban from seeing any of their shows. And it was because he won a storage auction for $15,000, and there was 19 discs of unreleased Guns N' Roses material from the Chinese Republic, or what is it, Chinese Democracy album. And then he started, the record label found out, gave him back his $15,000 and took the material back, but a month later it all started leaking. And now they're like going after his ass with a vengeance, and he's saying, "Hey, bro, I didn't leak that shit."
right.
So-
Prove it was me. I mean, if it's gonna come from an IP address, so
Fuck the DMCA and their copyright bullshit. I understand, like, proprietary incentives to protect property and shit like that, but to go at it like they fucking do anyway. We were talking about MySpace earlier, and how, we loved having our pages because you could pick a song and have your gifts. And he said, one of his buddies hit him up and said his page wouldn't even load because there was so much
So
shit.
much shit on
And I
that
remember that too. I mean, I was telling him we had you can rain beer cans. Like you could add some HTML and make it rain beer cans and shit. I had all that shit on mine too. And I had 4 nuclear blasts going off at the same time. And I'd have Chaos AD, Sepultura, whenever you get on there and do that shit. And we were talking now, I was like, that shit wouldn't even fly today.
right.
Record labels wouldn't let you put one of their songs on your page. You can't go to a Facebook page and hear the song,
Right.
Which is so sad because it's already out anyway. It's already on YouTube anyway. So
Right.
they may as well just take the free promotion and shut up.
Exactly.
I mean, just saying.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, any of y'all that want to put Vivid and Vulgar stuff on your page,
Absolutely.
please fucking feel free. I have no problem. No lawsuits are coming your way.
Vivid and Vulgar will pay you 0.2 cents per play.
Probably won't, but we'd enjoy it.
Right on. So we're going to wrap this up. I think we covered everything we needed to cover in this past hour and a half. These promo shows, just short and sweet, get to the point.
Fly on by.
Let you guys know what's going on throughout the month. Hope to see you guys out at all these shows. And we'll see you. If you guys know anybody that wants to play on here, play their music, their videos, PullgetterTV@gmail.com. And, of course, if you're in a band locally, or even if you're out of town and you want to make the trip, we'll try to make it worth your while. Come here and we'll talk about your band, and you can play some songs for us and entertain us.
Absolutely.
So, anything else, you guys?
Well, since nobody really paid attention to the ticket situation, we will have another show coming up this next Sunday. If you're interested in getting free tickets, hit us up. Let us know. We'll put you on the list. You'll go into a drawing. We'll get you free tickets to the Rail, free tickets to Tomcats, and anywhere else that we can possibly get people that are interested in giving us some tickets to give you guys.
That's right. And even if a lot of people don't watch the show until after it airs, because they're busy Sunday nights, you can comment, put me on the list, and we'll have you on the list for next show to do the spinning wheel thing.
Absolutely.
So,
Get some free tickets.
and hopefully we'll get some
What's up,
phone
Lori?
lines. We'll get our phone lines going in here. So you can just call. First person that calls in, boom.
Well,
And-
Bray wants to know, is there going to be a Capricorn bash?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is there a storm coming?
She might fly.
You went there. You went there, Mama Bray. First of all, to answer your question about the headsets, the promo show, we're playing MP3s and music sent to us, so we want to hear it in real time. Whereas when we don't wear the headsets, we have to go by what's on the TV, and there's a 10, 15-second delay, and we have to cut the music off to come back live. Otherwise, you'll see 10 or 15 seconds of us listening to ourselves on the TV. So the headphones makes it all in real time, and we get to hear the entire song with you guys. Second of all, there's not going to be a Capricorn Bash this year. That one was supposed to be the last one, so I really don't have any plans for my birthday this year, except maybe a private party get-together kind of thing, you know. Last year was my 40th, so...
And this year's Pam's 40th.
And this year's Pam's 40th,
Pam.
so maybe it'll be the Pamricorn Bash.
This will be my 40th too at the same time as you.
And y'all's birthdays are in the same month,
Yeah,
right? July.
so we'll be turning 40 together.
Right on. So that's what
Halfway
I'm
to
saving
80.
the party for. That's right. That's what I'm saving the party for. Thank you for asking, but hey, Mama Bray, you are more than welcome to come down and party with us anyway.
Come on, Mama.
Anytime you want. So,
And we just said how old I was on the air. Thanks.
hey, ain't no shame in your game.
Nope.
No worries.
That's right.
Unless you're trying out for American Idol. You going for that?
Not this year.
Well, thank you, Drunkard, for fucking joining us.
Thanks
I know
for
it's
having me over,
not
man.
a short trip from Dallas, man.
It's
Cruising
all
over
right.
here and doing this. Always a good time hanging out with my best buds.
Yes,
so,
sir.
anything else, Aaron? When's
No.
Vivid and Vulgar's next show?
Vivid and Vulgar's next show will be the 8th. That'll be at the Ridgely Room. That's going to be the ALS benefit. So
The 8th of January?
February.
February. Okay.
So not till next month.
And that's Leslie's thing?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she did
No.
that. ALS.
No, the ALS thing was before. I'm lying. There's too many. I have too many shows. Too many damn shows.
Oh!
Too many shows.
Oh!
Yeah, boo-hoo. No, the ALS thing was before. I apologize. This is for Chelsea. That's right. It was the Chelsea, the one for Chelsea that's coming up. Chelsea that
Chelsea Sage
yeah,
passed away
on.
about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
And
deal.
we had done that last year. We're going to do it again this year. So that should be a blast. For as much of a blast as it can be on a downer note, but at the same time, it's going to be a good show. The more people can come, the better, for the situation. So that's the 8th.
Okay, and we'll talk about that then.
Yeah,
at the
next-
promo
at
show
the next
next
promo
month.
Yeah.
So till then, man, get out and go see some shows, everybody. We'll see you here next Sunday, same time. So peace, right?
Peace.
All right.